r/AskReddit, what life tip do you wish you'd figured out sooner? This. I have so many friends who take the smallest and weirdest things personally, and I just listening like if you wouldn't take everything personal you would have such a peaceful life. How to say no to people. Especially at work. No is a complete sentence. Not just work. To family as well. I had a sister that used to try to talk me into doing something. It could be the last time we blah blah. No, I have to work, I've already told you. She doesn't ask over and over anymore. She started asking my other sister. No is a much shorter word than yes. Popularity in high school, followers in Instagram, etc. do not matter and are only a temporary flex. I really want to tell every kid having a bad time at school how inconsequential it is. School seems like the be-all and end-all because as a kid it's all you know, but as you grow up to become an adult you will experience so much more and meet so many more great people. Love, of all kinds, really only works when it's mutual. Hence the dogs. Love is unconditional. We give because we are capable, not because we want it in return. Respect, understanding, and trust, however, is a different story. I've hit that age where it really starts to sink in that nothing really matters except the relationships you build and foster along the way. It's like a slap in the face thinking about how much time I wasted chasing stuff, bullshit material goods instead of enjoying what I had in the moment. For sure. My friends got these rescue rabbits that bonded with each other and had such a happy life in their rabbit mansion and garden that my friends didn't get a look in for love or companionship. They sure were relieved when those rabbits died. A life tip I wish I had figured out earlier is the importance of prioritizing self-care and mental well-being. Same. I suffered a major mental breakdown from not taking care of myself and letting others put their wants/needs above my own. I thought by helping others, it would help me feel better. This behavior was reinforced by my parents. Now I know that I need to take care of myself and treat myself on occasion, and tell people no on occasion. Trying to avoid suffering usually causes more suffering than just facing it head on. Couldn't agree more. You feel a lot less shitty when you're hydrated. And not hungry. Floss. Sunblock. Earplugs. Goggles. Condoms. Just curious, what are the goggles for, LOL? That it's perfectly fine to express your emotions with your so and that it's okay to be vulnerable without judgment. Took me until I was 24 to learn that. The moment you realize you are closer to the grave than birth, glad you still have time to plant more trees for your children to sit under. It's also okay to go to bed angry. My husband and I have found that a lot of issues aren't important, and we were just tired. A good night's sleep will fix many problems, or at least give you some perspective on how big the problem actually isn't. What is so? What other people do or have is none of my business. Only check someone else's bowl to make sure they have enough to eat. Stop being a people pleaser. Saving up and spending money wisely. Learn to invest and manage your savings. You never know when you will need money, and pursuing a materialistic life is not as satisfying as many believe. P.S. Remember to treat yourself once in a while, as the comments below say. It is miserable to live as Eugenie Grandet, to just save money but not spend it to make yourself happy. Not being a prick, but would be nice to have some to actually put away, LOL. To just ignore people who believe the rest of us have been placed on this earth for their convenience and benefit, solely dedicated to their interests and needs. I just don't pay anyone who lives by that philosophy any attention because they don't deserve my time and attention. Asterisk the typical stuff movies and your parents tell you about playing hard to get, and if a boy likes you he'll be a jerk to you. That just leads to domestic violence. Asterisk own your weirdness. My dog has a Reddit profile and it's very wholesome. I sometimes get nice messages from people who like it, and I find that it helps me remain stable and hold onto a sense of humor in a sometimes frightening world. Go ahead and drop the dog's username, please. You know all the people who you're worrying about what they think of you. They're too busy worrying what you think of them to care. How to invest at an early age. Compound interest is one of the great wonders of the world, and I personally don't think my school did a good enough job of explaining how much easier it can make your future life if you invest even a small amount of money early on. They should teach this in high school along with so many other life lessons about adulting. Most people don't want to see you doing better than them, so don't ask anyone for their opinions when it comes to making decisions for your life. Just because they're family doesn't mean you can't cut contact from them and their toxic ways. Same for old friends. That I'm the manufacturer of my own misery. Once I owned this, I started to thrive. Put away the blame and victim mentality. This is one of the most important parts of success in any part of life, Imo. When you hold yourself accountable for your own life rather than blaming circumstances or other people, you become powerful. I'd beat the son of a bitch that spent his life ruining mine, but it's bad luck to break a mirror. Shaving with a safety razor and not dragging 5 blades over my face repeatedly and yanking my hairs out. Game changer. The spotlight effect. You're not thought about as much as you think you are. This is a good one. Safety razors and AMP, a natural shave soap, give me a better shave, no irritation, and are astoundingly cheap. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Focus on you and your independence, because if you wait for them, you will wait your whole life. Wash your hands first thing when you get home. It really cuts down on those family illnesses that go around. Also, wash your hands before you eat. And always after you go to the bathroom. I wish I had figured out that I don't have to spend all my time trying to make others happy, when most of the time they aren't even going to be there for me when I need them to. I wish I had spent more time prioritizing myself over everything else. BC now it feels like I don't even know what I like anymore. BC I was always trying to please others and didn't even have time to take care of myself or my needs. Exercising and avoiding fried foods does wonders for mental health. Absolutely. I used to struggle a lot with constipation and depression, and once I started exercising, watching my heavy carb intake, i.e., fried foods, sweetbreads, and drinking at least 3 L of water, it's like my brain fog slowly lifted, became more regular. TMI, sorry. Definitely not a 100% cure all, but damn is it a lot easier to overcome the mental battles when you haven't been feeding the depression. Focus more on the things that bring you joy. Know when to shut up. Unless you have a financial support system, don't study and work in industries that don't pay well. Following your dream blindly may lead to homelessness one day. Pay the bill the minute you get it. You will not remember to do it later. Removed. Sleep is connected to everything: mood, ability to focus, even how good you look. Sometimes, the smartest thing you can say is "I don't know." More people have tried bullshitting their way through things and making it worse than by just saying "I don't know." Then either educate yourself or get out of the conversation, but admitting you don't know is not a crime, won't open a hole in the time/space continuum. No one knows everything. When you realize a relationship isn't working, move on. It does not matter if it is a 3-month relationship or a 20-year marriage. If you have tried and it is not working, get out. You will both be happier in the end. But the sex fire. Not everyone is going to like you, and that's fine. People can find petty and illogical reasons to take a dislike to someone. They can simply not like your face. While it is good to reflect on your actions, don't take it personally if you don't gel with someone. There's a very good chance it's their problem, not yours. Just try to be decent to people, and if you don't get on with someone, don't worry about it. Discipline rather than motivation is the key to success. I wasted so much time early on waiting for that spark of inspiration, but it doesn't work that way. Successful people aren't necessarily more motivated, but they certainly are more disciplined. Learning to say no without any explanation. Working out is actually really simple. There is more to life than work. Embrace the people around you that you care about. Stop striving for the typical quality of life that others have. You'll only isolate the people you care for and end up alone. If you're reading this, I'm sorry, Katie. Pay your credit card in full at the end of every month, and use it for all your purchases. Your credit score will soar. Put your groceries on there, or your gas. It doesn't have to be big purchases. Socialization can make life easier, smiley face. No one gives a fuck about you. The moment you realize you need to make your way solo, the better. Thanks, Dad. Never take anything personally. Sometimes people will be angry for their own reasons. Taking in their emotional poison is a choice. In the book The 4 Agreements, one of which is never to take things personally, the author argues one should not even take a compliment personally. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.